I wrote my college thesis. It was in medical anthropology, and it was about the drug Depo-Provera, which is an injectable contraceptive injected into a woman's arm. And I was in anthropology, so I was looking how this drug was used. How was it? It was used in more than 80 countries around the world. Now, I didn't have the money in doing my college thesis to go to places like Chiang Mai, Thailand, where women would be injected. But I was able to go down to Atlanta, Georgia, where 10,000 Black women, African-American women, at Grady Charity Hospital were injected with Depo-Provera without knowing it was not approved in the United States. Nowhere did it say, this has not been approved by the FDA. And women were getting sick, and it was the beginning of the Black Women's Health Project. I did my thesis on Depo-Provera, science and the burden of proof, and what happens with women in our scientific establishment or being guinea pigs for medicine and drugs. But when I defended the thesis, it was three white men in social anthropology, cultural anthropology, biological anthropology, and archaeology. And when I walked in, one of the professors at the time, they smoked in classrooms and offices, and he had his pipe. And he said, "Miss Goodman," as he pushed the thesis back to me, "I'm afraid this isn't a thesis in anthropology, perhaps sociology at best." "Do you even know what anthropology is?" he said. And I thought, well, clearly, I better have the same definition as him if I'm going to graduate. I said, well, what is your definition? And he said, well, anthropology is being a participant observer in someone else's culture. And that gives you the objectivity. You're in someone else's culture. Sociology, you can look at your own. But you're looking here at the United States. And so I said to him, well, I agree with you. I agree that's the definition of anthropology, to be a participant observer in someone else's culture. And I am looking at the medical and scientific establishment in this country, which is white, male, and corporate. I'm looking at you. He took a drag of his pipe and said, carry on. So I graduated. The media occupies